tick-a-tock, tick-a-tick-a-tock, my golden hen, my golden hen. Tick-a-tick-a-tock, my golden hen. Tick-a-tick-a-tock, my golden hen. She lay next for the gentleman, sometime 9 and sometime 10. Oh, and whenever she lay, she make an alarm. Cock, 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 me lay out, lay out, whoa, lay out, whoa, whoa. Searching for morning from my golden hen. Got a little girl at my home. She wake up this morning, she didn't eat no breakfast, no. She wake up this morning, she no eat no breakfast. She leave out my home and she faint in the path. She give my neighborhood lots of remarks, lots of remarks. She give them lots of remarks, lots of remarks. It was not my fault when she faint in the path. Lord God knows. Hey little girl, don't.
Mahmud Khan has spent another night sleeping outside in freezing temperatures. He's one of hundreds of young men who've come to this port city to escape desperate situations in countries like Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran, Somalia, Eritrea, or Sudan. Calais has become a transit point where smugglers take them on to another country, usually the United Kingdom.
Muslims will not achieve what they want to achieve. What is Al-Qaeda? I think it can become irrelevant if we address the Middle East problem. If today we talk about Al-Qaeda, if we think they are somewhere in Pakistan or Afghanistan, in my view, they gave two groups in Pakistan or Afghanistan if you address the Middle East problem. But at the moment, I don't find any appetite in addressing the Middle East problem. Taliban are irrelevant. They have no global agenda. But we want to kill the fly with a hammer. Because we have used military as a first option.
Khan is a 22-year-old from Afghanistan. His journey took him through Iran, Turkey and Italy before he reached France. He says surviving in Calais is a daily battle. He's referring to the almost nightly police raids on the places where they gather. Until recently, the men had been allowed to sleep in a local gymnasium at night to escape the sub-zero temperatures. But once the temperatures rose above freezing, the gym was shut down.
This big problem because this weather is cold. Where is it?
The men were left out in the cold. A charity gave them small tents, but during the night, these were taken away. Despite the police interventions, local charities make sure the men get warm meals each day. Yet they have no place to stay. During the day they walk the city to try to keep warm, and at night they sleep rough on the streets or in a wooded area where they build ramshackle huts out of old bits of wood and plastic.
Now it's getting down towards freezing, it's beginning to snow. One of the main questions we have is to find out whether the gymnasium will now be open to allow some of the migrant population community to sleep inside again tonight. That we don't know.
Until last September, most of these desperate people were staying in a makeshift camp in the woods, but the police tore it down, saying that the public order was at risk. The local population is divided over the issue of the migrants. Some extend a helping hand, others are less welcoming. A charity donated these portable showers so the men could wash, but just days ago they were burned and vandalized.
Et puis l'état des douches qui ont été vandalisées. Et puis on était venu avec 8 migrants qu'on avait été chercher de la Moselle avec le véhicule du Secours catholique, puisqu'on reprenait les douches. Et puis on a découvert que l'état faisait des fractures avec une barre. Et puis tout était cassé, vandalisé, ainsi qu'un autre bagalo.
Life is difficult in Calais, so why do they come here? Many are simply looking for a better life. Others are escaping persecution or violence, or the threat of forced recruitment.
Because of the 9/11, we go into the root causes. Go through the 9/11 report in the United States. See the plight of the Palestinians. See the plight of the Kashmiris. Just by the name that you take it as terrorism. So everyone has found his or her own definition of the terrorism. So my freedom fighter is your terrorist, and vice versa. That's why the UN, United Nations, could not have all the common definition about terrorism till today, but it has been debated for the past 2 decades. So I think we have to focus on what went wrong. We should not invent the history after 9/11. There are certain excesses which have been done in the past, and those wrongs have to be corrected. And once we correct the wrongs, I think the rest, whether it's the problem of education of the Muslims, or whether their employment, or their social justice, that can be looked into and addressed. Thank you.
هذا كمان problem لو قاعد تقول ولا كذا من دي ما تير كده نزلنا أصلا دي من دكتور دوتا أو أنت كمان problem جو دوخت تنا مفهوم وطن سوبريدي ده ما شو ما شاذ ذكي كده مفهوم وطن بريد دي ما شاذ ذكي كده ولا لكان ده وطن دي ما ندمور بلاس ذكي كده جاو ده غني
While many here come from countries in conflict, they aren't always aware they can apply for asylum. The UN Refugee Agency works on the ground with local partners to give advice about rights, options, and identify those who may have a fear of persecution so they can access the asylum system.
Notre solution, c'est de nous faire connaître auprès de ces populations le plus facilement possible par la distribution de nos brochures sur la demande d'asile et par une intervention auprès de ces populations et une discussion quasiment au cas par cas avec ces populations.
Even for those who may have a valid claim, it's a painstaking process to get them to come forward. The majority don't speak French and are fearful of being arrested or deported. Gaining enough trust so they decide to file an asylum claim can be a long process, and waiting for an answer can take even longer. In the end, many lose hope and take their chances with the smugglers.
Hey little girl, don't be like a rolling car. Oh, before the wind you're gonna be like a star. If you leave like a rolling car, no, don't leave like a rolling car, no. Tick-a-tock-a-tock, my golden name. She lay next for the gentleman, sometime 9 and sometime 10. Whoa, whenever she lay loud, she make an alarm. Cock, 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 Leo, 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 whoa, Leo, whoa. But I've been searching from morning for my golden egg, whoa. But I've been searching for more.